Effective immediately, all stocks of single-use plastic bags of dimensions 24 by 24 and thickness of 1.2 mils or less and disposable plastic straws should be embargoed by the manufacturers, importers, and distributors in a manner as prescribed by the National Compliance and Regulatory Authority. It is recommended that retailers contact their suppliers regarding unused inventories of these items to facilitate the government's determination with respect to the type and method of compensation that will be applied. Note, there are some businesses which have yet to receive their alternative packaging supplies and have small amounts in stock. We have seen evidence of their shipping arrival to become available in late January to February. Based on international trade system, to avoid breakdown and dislocation in the system, we are allowing these companies that have small stocks to use them until their supplies arrive. It is important to note that NEPA established a dedicated email address, policy on plastic ban at nepa.gov.jm, and a hotline, 876-285-8531. As one will recall, what was announced in September was indeed a phased implementation of this ban, which will span from 2019 to 2021. As such, a public education campaign, as I said, will continue through this period. Some of these important facets of the next phase of the public education will include meetings and engagement in the market district, where reusable bags to the tune of 30,000 provided by government will be distributed by local government representatives and questions fielded. And just to say that coming out of the meeting this morning, one of the positive things was that the private sector will partner with us to try and see how many more bags we can get that can be distributed free of cost throughout the island to allow for the transition to be that much easier, especially for those less fortunate who may not be in a position to be able to purchase a bag that they can continue to use. Today, I'm pleased to announce that 2 ministerial orders have been gazetted on the 24th of December, so you can see that I was working through Christmas. One under the Trade Act and the other under the Natural Resources and Conservation Authority Act. These orders provide regulatory framework to support the policy measure announced. The maximum fine under the Trade Act, Trade Plastic Packing Material Order 2018 is $2 million, while under the NRCA, Plastic Packaging Prohibition Order 2018, the fine is $50,000. Both orders carry a term of imprisonment of 2 years, respectively. Let me just say that laws with teeth are always necessary, but in this particular case, we are hoping that the cooperation, collaboration, and partnership among every stakeholder and every citizen of Jamaica will give us the buy-in that we need to make this successful. I do not believe that a big stick approach will have the required results rather than a partnership and a change in our culture